Welcome to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. Today, let's talk about greatness and obsession. Hello, amazing people, and welcome back to the Kale Houser Leadership Secrets podcast. My name is Kale Houser, your host for today. I appreciate you joining me. This is another edition of Podcast from Your Car, which is kind of becoming a normal thing because this seems to be when I can fit it into my schedule to be able to continue to talk to you, hopefully bring you amazing content that is valuable to you in your situation right now or upcoming, or maybe some lessons learned that you can learn from me and my past mistakes and just kind of see my thought processes and things about business and leadership. Today, I'm actually down in Seattle. I had a doctor's appointment, so I'm sitting here a little bit early in the parking garage. So I apologize you don't get the cool, amazing blue sky behind me. Today, though, as I was thinking on my drive down here and sitting in traffic and doing all that bogus stuff, I was thinking about what is it that allows people to be great? What is it that people that we would consider great, people that we would consider successful, to do that, to be that, to accomplish that? And I would argue, of course, there are many things the path to success is often riddled with failures. It's riddled with sidetracks, with distractions. It's riddled with hills and obstacles and valleys and peaks, the whole 9 yards, right? I'm not discounting that. Everyone's success journey is different. However, what is it that people typically, I would argue, the large majority of who we would consider successful people. Now, that could be successful in relationships, successful in business, successful financially, successful professionally, all the things that we would classify as a human being in today's culture and society as being successful. What is it that differentiates them from the unsuccessful? Now, Grant Cardone talks about this a lot in his book, Be Obsessed or Be Average, but this aspect that I want to talk about isn't really necessarily part of that book. It's just something that I've been thinking about a lot. And I would say it's that obsession. It's the level of obsessiveness they have with their success. Now, this could be, again, in all kinds of different industries. You could be obsessed with being the best computer program software engineer that you can be. Like, you're learning all the code, you're learning all the intricacies of how things connect and work together and correlate and that kind of multiplication factor of being able to do your job and be successful at it. Maybe you're a copywriter and you're figuring out, like, what is the current language and how do I use ChatGPT to modify my business and augment my business and all those types of things. Like, what is it about you and your industry that you're obsessed with? And are you obsessed? Or are you approaching it simply as hey, I'll show up, I'll put in my 8 hours, I'll put in my 8.5 hours, I'll do my lunch, I'll clock in, I'll take my smoke break, I'll, just do the bare minimum. Like, if there's a new technology that comes out, like, eventually somebody will teach me about it, but I'm certainly not going to invest any time or effort learning about it. There's, a person that I've always wanted to meet, but, maybe I'll get to it next year, next week, blah, 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 right? Excuses. If you are the type of person, if you are in the situation where you are looking for success, you are desiring for success, you long for it, again, whatever form that looks like for you, you want a successful marriage, you want your bank account to explode into, not explode, but you know what I mean? Like, blow up in the form of massive revenues that are hitting your account every week. If you want to build an amazing team that helps you on your journey, on your entrepreneurship journey, if you want to go out and get those clients that will take you to the next level or be able to introduce you to the people that will take you to the next level, what are you doing about it? Are you obsessing to the point of, like, hey, Dream 100, like, I need to research these people so that when I eventually do get in front of them, because I believe I will get in front of them, I actually have something to talk about related to them. I have actually something that is worthwhile for them to be interested in me. Like, I'm obsessing over them to the degree that I'm prepared when I get that opportunity. Do you obsess over your business in the form of, like, I'm researching industry trends, I'm researching what are the technologies that's completely changing the game? Who are the other players in my industry that I need to get in front of, that I need to partner with, that I need to be careful of? Because they're earning a reputation of total game changers and I'm starting to get behind the power curve. Like, how are you obsessing in that nature? Like, I'm obsessed with getting in front of people to spread my message because I believe in it so much. Like, I believe everyone should be learning about leadership. Everyone should be diving into the form that they are able to learn and what's the word? I just kind of lost my train of thought there, but that people in that leadership space and they want to be successful in building teams, they get exposed to the information that they were lacking throughout most of probably their young adulthood life to prepare them for this moment. Like that is my obsession, is how can I get better at Kale Houser at leadership, but not only at leadership, but at communicating that leadership, at communicating those principles, at getting my message in front of people that I know need it. Maybe they're not recognizing, hey, I'm a horrible leader, but they're recognizing all my people are quitting. I don't know why. Everyone's mad at each other at the office. I don't know why. Nobody talks to me. Everyone seems to be, ticked off, blah, 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 blah. Excuse. But it's leadership, right? It's you as the boss, not doing the things that are kind of necessary in order to build amazing teams and to grow that culture. But I digress just a little bit. So going back to, what does that success mean to you, and how are you obsessing in order to get it? Now, there's a healthy obsession, and then there's kind of the unhealthy obsession. The unhealthy would be the ignoring of everything else, as in you're sacrificing your family for that success. You're sacrificing these important relationships for your success. You're sacrificing your morals for your success, your integrity, your values, right? That's a different level of obsession. But the positive end of obsession is like, I will do whatever it takes. I will get myself in front of people. I will get access to the information. I will put myself out there. I will meet the people and do the things, learn the things in order to be successful, to finally connect with money, connect with those relationships. And are you doing those things? What does that look like for your industry? What are the things that you can obsess about, whether it be technology, relationships, connections, financial opportunities, speaking on stages, maybe, who you can connect with, networking, learning more about your craft and your industries and maybe the other influencers in your industries and how you can partner with them? What does that look like for you in your specific industry? I would love to hear it. Shoot me a DM. Let me know if that's something that we can help you with to figure out. I would love to do that as well. If you are struggling with your teams and you're not sure why, it's probably because you're making one of these 10 massive mistakes that all new leaders make. And if you are, and you're not sure what it is, make sure you go to kalehouserleadership.com/mistakes and get my free guide and how to fix that. kalehouserleadership.com/mistakes. I'd love to talk to you. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please let somebody else know. Share it with your coworkers, share it with your brother, share it with your sister, share it with your kids, your mom and dad. If you did not like it, don't share it with anybody. Just move to the next episode and we'll try again. I look forward to talking to you no matter where you're at in the world. Have a fantastic afternoon. Bye.